All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 4 of this playthrough. I hope people are enjoying it. As I sit down to record this, I've got like 31 views over 3 videos, which I know is like nothing in YouTube terms, but it's neat to me that that many people would at least click on these little videos that I'm recording. I don't know. It's just neat, I suppose. Hopefully, people are enjoying them. I know there are. Wow, Byzantium is like. I guess Byzantium starts out owning a lot of that. It seems like he's taken quite a bit of this coast, though. I know that there are way more exciting YouTubers out there, and I know CK2 is kind of an old game, but it's a game that lets me talk, I guess, and that you don't have to pay that much attention to. And that's why I hope people are enjoying just having kind of a voice in the background that's droning on in a friendly manner as he talks about murdering children across Europe. So we are back in this game now. We're carrying on. So we have formed the Kingdom of Wales, starting as Wessex. So we're an Anglo-Saxon king of the Welsh. We've had a fight with England. We've taken a little bit of English territory. We'll probably start trying to expand into Ireland as well here. We have kind of an issue in that Saxony owns like all of this, and we're really going to need the Saxon kingdom to break up. It's going to be difficult to try to take that away from them. And one thing to notice as well, I don't remember which map mode it is. This one. You'll notice how all of this is light green and then there's some dark green here. This is where that turning Dement size and off thing, I'm really starting to become overpowered. See, I by rights should not be able to own this much land. But I just wanted to build an empire and not have to think about it too much. My next CK2 playthrough, I'll probably turn those limits back on, so it'll force me to play more properly. The reason it's such a big deal right now is because that's why I have a max limit of 5,000 soldiers plus 642 vassals plus my 500 retinues, which is going to jump again soon. I should not be this independently powerful as a king within the mechanics of the game. So it's sort of cheating. So after I finish this series, whenever, I don't know how many episodes this will be, but whenever this run is done, probably once we've kind of conquered all of Britannia, I have an EU4 playthrough that I want to do. And then after that, whenever I come back to CK2, I'll play somewhere else. I'll try something different that, like I know how to play a Wessex game really well. I'll try something else that I'm not used to, and I'll play with the proper rules just so that I'm not cheating the whole time. But for now, we're trying to fabricate a claim here. It looks like Munster's getting kind of powerful. We should have a truce with England. Yes, we have a truce with England until 844. And so we're just going to carry on here and kind of see what happens. Hopefully we can get a claim here soon. Collected a special tithe. That's good. The other thing is like all of this wealth and prestige. Like I should not have this much of anything. That's because of those having the Dement size limits off. I get so much extra stuff here. So it really is. It's turning it off allows you to not have to think about that stuff, and you can play a game that's more of an EU4 type, just map painting game, but it is kind of breaking the game. It's definitely cheating. So next time I'll play a little more fairly. Oh, everybody wants to have affairs with me. Oh, well, I'm not married because my wife died, so I guess like there's nothing wrong with. Okay, well, apparently I misread that situation. Oops. We're just gonna not tell anybody about that. Anyway, all right. Let's see what happens. I'm getting older. Could use some guidance in life. Yes, he deserves greatness. Oh. Oh, yeah, they definitely should not be selling relics of the saints. No, you guys can hate me forever, but I'm not allowing that to happen. Let's keep building stuff. So this is where like I could build a castle shipyard and it will give me some ships. I am not planning, so I don't intend to carry this run on forever. If you've never played CK2, one of the interesting things about this game is there is like a start date and an end date where the game ends. But beyond that, there are no goals. There's no like winning the game. You can lose the game, but you don't really win. You just sort of decide what you want to do. Like if I wanted to, as King of Wessex, take over, like Tibet or Pala, like I could do that, but it's up to me. I don't have to. And so for this run, just kind of a little introductory thing as I'm learning how to make YouTube videos, I just want to take over the British Isles, right? That's my only goal here is I'm just going to take over the British Isles. And so once I get to the end of that, that's probably where I'll end this run. So I don't need a navy. These guys are not going to cross the ocean to get me. If the Saxons want to go to war with me, we can, but we're going to fight it all over here. I'm not going to try to invade Saxony. The Franks, Charlemagne would be so mad at you guys. Like the Franks have completely broken. And so, yeah, like I don't plan to do anything in here. So we'll see. But so because of that, I'm not going to worry. Anyway, I got sidetracked there. But my point is I'm not going to worry about building a shipyard or anything. What should I build? I'll build a personal study. Little place to get away. So they're attacking Warwick. Okay. So it looks like they're going to take over Warwick. So I'm not going to bother trying to fabricate that claim on Warwick right now because I have that truce with the English. I mean, the English are definitely going to win. They are about to make him a vassal. And so I'm going to start looking to Ireland. Let's see. Special tithe, always good. Always good to have money. Money is good. I wish I had money in real life. That'd be sweet. I could do a lot of things if I had some money. Not long ago, I won the Powerball. $18 on a $36 ticket. And that's not a joke. That actually happened. I got half my money back. Good, people are happy. He's a mastermind theologian. That's good. That means he's really smart. Learning, like the way the game ties religious piety to learning. So if you train somebody to be a priest, and this is historically accurate, at least in a sense, because in the Middle Ages, especially in the early Middle Ages, education kind of stops being a thing because people are focused on getting through the collapse of the Western Roman Empire. And for the most part, they're farming, they're living, on these manor estates. The only people who are like reading and writing and stuff are priests. So, and monks, priests and monks. So it ties piety to learning. So, I forget who it was. It was one of my sons that we were just looking at that, I guess I only have the one son. Well, I don't know who that kid was then, but, so becoming a mastermind theologian means that he's like really super smart and extremely well educated. So I forget who that kid was, but whoever that kid was is now like he's not just intellectually smart, but he's like really well educated. That's a pretty powerful trait to have. Every trait is going to have, like, there are different strategies and everyone's going to have strengths and weaknesses, just like in life. But Yeah. Brilliant Strategist is a good one. Gray Eminence is a really good one. Mastermind Theologian, that's good. See, mysterious Jewish man shows up. See, right there, his intrigue is 22. Always, always, always check these guys. When they show up, check what they are, and then, like, unless there's some reason not to, put them to work. Like, immediately. So he's 17, he's 22. He's not a powerful vassal, so I don't have to, like, worry about anything. You can see I've completely broken Conclave. Like, I don't have any powerful vassals in here. I don't like that mechanic. So, yeah, automatically, you're my spy master now. And you're going to Constantinople. CK2 music. I know I've said this before. I really missed the music here. I didn't realize that until I started hearing it again. And this is my first CK2 playthrough in years. Like, it's been a long time. The music for this game is just absolutely amazing. And it's, like, seasonal. Well, it's seasonal and it's cultural. So what we're getting right now is, like, Western medieval Catholic music. And so, like, when it gets to, like, Christmas time, it'll start playing seasonal music. But, like, if we were playing as the Abbasids, who are Muslim, the music is, like, Islamic, and it has a much more of a Muslim feel, and it is also tied to Muslim holidays and stuff like that. Up here you get a lot more, like, pagan sounds and stuff. So it's like the music for this game is so incredibly well done. Like, it really is. All right. So that's the Kingdom of England now. I wonder if... See, he doesn't have a dynastic heir. I wonder if we can kill him. I mean, he hates me, so we might as well try to kill him anyway. Oh. Somebody's conspiring to kill me, it seems like. I guess, man, all his people are loyal. Nah, that guy doesn't have enough. Yeah, alright. That plot's useless. We'll just have to, like, try to take them over when that ends. What's happening? Oh, the King of Saxony's a child. You know what that means? That means he just should not exist in this world. He's just, yeah, see? Everybody agrees with me. Everybody agrees with me. The world, 150, is that like your dad? Oh, he's the spy master. That's why. Holy crap. We're going to murder the crap out of you, man. Yeah. See, everybody in CK2 agrees that children just don't belong here. You should have been born an adult. That's your fault. It's your fault that we couldn't manage to kill a 7-year-old. Okay. Well, maybe that's a little bit my fault. But it's still his fault for being a child. Dudes, the kid is 7. Chuck him off the top of a building. We need to break up Saxony. My plot power went down a little bit because people keep getting caught. Dudes. Wow, you guys suck. Do we have any? No, we don't have any heresies. Good. I just made you court chaplain. Dude, you can't die the day you get hired. That's lazy, right? That's lazy. I've been lazy at work sometimes, but never like that. This kid, he's like... How do you keep surviving all of these? You need to die, okay? Finally. See, you just chuck him off the top of a building. That's all you ever... Okay, now, see, so in doing that, Saxony broke up some. Saxony has been weakened significantly now. Let's kill you. And that's what the plotting to kill people is all about. You break up these kingdoms and stuff by killing them, and different people inherit different things and stuff like that. Can we... So now she has 2,000. I'm going to see, mostly because I'm bored, I'm going to see if I can get a high enough war score by declaring a holy war. I might regret it. Maybe not. I shouldn't kill her because her heir is the Queen of Saxony. Maybe I should kill her. She's the one I should be plotting to kill. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the plot power high enough. I'm going to try. Yeah, it's not going to be... It's going to be difficult, but we're going to try anyway. And while we're doing that, I'm just going to see. Mostly because I'm bored. I'm going to see what happens here. I should have checked my commanders first. Well, I've only got me anyway. Dude, hold still so I can kill you. There. Alright. So even though our plot power wasn't quite high enough, or it wasn't very high, we still managed to kill that lady. So let's see if we can kill her. And that's what, see, through, we made Saxony cease to exist, right? It's become Frisia just by murdering people, right? Just through murder, we have completely changed the course of history. So I see no reason to stop murdering people now. Oh, I guess they don't want to murder anymore. That's sad. I need a new spy master. All right. You know where you're headed. All right. So this is one area where CK2 you do want to pay attention. So this is a river crossing, right? This will count as a river crossing if I just go straight there. So what I want to do is send these guys up here first. And now he's going to come at me to attack. He's got more soldiers than I do. So he won that battle. That's not good. All right. So we have a boatload of money, and we just lost a battle. And so what we're going to do is we're going to look to the mercenaries. And we're going to hire us a company of mercenaries. Mercenaries are expensive, but in a situation like this, they can absolutely be worth it. And they often come with like commanders and stuff too, which helps. Well, it looks like we lost this battle too. Okay. Thankfully, we're rich. So we're just going to go ahead and hire us some more mercenaries. There we go. All my people keep dying. My steward died. My spy master died. My court chaplain died. Whoops. See now, let's see. So you'll notice like all of these people now are attacking because we declared this one holy war. So now, like we declared this holy war, so now they're being attacked by a couple other people. This is how in this game, right? What we needed was an opening. We needed to weaken Saxony to the point where people would start attacking it. And now they have. Now we've got 100% war score. So we can enforce demands, and we have taken now all of Essex from the Frisians, who were once the Saxons. And that means we can now stand down all of this. So we're not paying for the mercenaries anymore. Let's see. So we have a city, we have a couple bishoprics. You don't really want to hold on to places like this that you're not set up. It's not bad necessarily. It's just that there are some penalties and stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to give these places to our grandsons who are probably not, going to inherit anything. So London, Melbourne. So we're going to give him that. We're going to give him London. And then there are two bishoprics. Let's see. We're going to give you St. Paul's. When I do this, I never really pay attention. Like, I don't know. Like, this could, like, giving one the city of London and the bishopric of Waltham could make no sense whatsoever geographically or whatever. I don't know. I don't care. Like, it'll all be fine. The game doesn't really process that sort of stuff. And the Orthodox have triumphed over the Iconoclasts. That's good. Good for me, anyway. So, okay, so now we have another problem, right? West Francia has inherited this place somehow, through some marriage or something, which means, of course, that this guy needs to die. We can't have a Frank ruling in the British Isles. That's not right. You are not William the Conqueror. Who wasn't? He was a Norman. We wouldn't call them Franks at that point anyway. Let's just get all these people invited to this plot. Let's see how far they... Okay, that gets us up. Now the Frisians have become the Saxons again because they've made Saxony their primary title. Let's see. What can we do? Do we have any claims against England? No, we don't have any claims against the English, and we seem to be struggling to fabricate claims against the Irish, so we're going to claim Kent. Oh, who'd the English just go to war with? So they're at war in... So the English are trying to take over Ireland right now. I'm going to switch to this. It helps ensure... It's not going to change my primary heir right now. It just helps ensure that we always have an heir. We're going to do up our centralization. We don't need to change any of that. So I wonder if... Yeah, so I don't actually have... I don't think I can declare a holy war on the Saxons because I don't border any of their... Oh, I could for East Anglia and for Lancaster. I don't want to right now, though. We need to recover. That last war was brutal, and the Pope died. Do we still have 2 popes? No? Okay, so we only have 1 pope, so that time of the anti-pope is over. I wonder if... There is a way for you as the player to establish your own pope. I did it once a long time ago because there was an achievement for doing that, but I don't remember. And it doesn't really, in terms of gameplay, it doesn't really like matter that much. I suppose like a good player probably can use it somehow. I'm really not very good at this. Like I'm okay. Like I can make the game function, but I don't understand a lot of the mechanics of the game. Rubbed my limbs with vinegar. I wonder if that would actually do anything. Probably not. That sounds like one of those things that people say is really great, but doesn't like actually do anything. Especially since I have food poisoning. Yeah, probably rubbing my legs with vinegar is not going to help. Oh, yeah. So I've received my last rites. I'm going, yeah, I am dead. Yep. There we go. You know, I died of food poisoning. But I mean, 74, known as a pious man, spent his years studying the ancient scriptures. Like, I mean, that was a good run, right? That was a good run. When this character took over, you know, Wessex was growing but was still small. He formed Wales, like made a ton of money, didn't lose any titles. Yeah, killed a ton of people. I don't know what that's about. So now I'm playing as this new character. Let's see, I've already got children. Well, I've got adult children. That's cool. How old am I? 48. Okay, so I'm getting old by medieval standards. We need to get crowned by the Pope. We have unlanded sons. He needs a landed title somewhere. Let's give him a barony. Some of the counselors didn't want to work with me, so that's fine. That's a them problem. I am great. If they don't want to be a part of this greatness, that's on them. I'm going to keep trying to fabricate claims. Now let's take a second here. Holy cow. Man, I did a great job being his dad. He's a twin. Twins clearly run in this family. Brilliant strategist. This guy right here, this is a powerful character. This is a powerful character. And he's got like arbitrary and drunkard. Those are the only two negative traits. Arbitrary, it kind of, the problem with arbitrary is that you sometimes your character will just make decisions on their own and you don't really have a say in it. And so it can be annoying because there'll be times when your character will just do stuff that you definitely don't want your character to do. And drunkard, again, it just like, it's not terrible, I guess, but it just kind of hurts your reputation a little bit. All the rest of this is great. Like he is a great leader. So I'll just set a crown focus there. Council's discontent, that's fine. They'll be fine as soon as I get crowned by the Pope. All right. Yeah, I'll donate to the church. I love in this game. So one of the mechanics is like basically your character will just walk up to somebody and be like, "Hey, let's be friends," and they can like accept or decline. Like it's so not how humans interact, but within the game mechanics, I mean, there's not really a better way to do it. So he's now my friend, and I have been crowned by the Pope. There, see, I've lost the trait arbitrary. That is good. And this guy is like, man, he's a powerful character. He controls all of this. Do I have any? I have a strong claim on the county of Chester. Where is Chester? Oh, well, I guess, I mean, we just have to take that, don't we? We just have to, let's see. First, let's see. So he's 6.5. Oh, wow, 12,000. Holy crap. Okay. We are going to claim Chester. We're going to wait a little bit to do it. But we're definitely going to claim Chester from the English. We might, if we get other claims, you can press all of your claims at once. So it's worth waiting for those soldiers to build up anyway, because there's a chance that we'll get more claims. Aw, you're a cutie. You're a little porker. And also shy. Let's see, what should we make you? I guess learning's going to be your best one. Am I in a... Oh, cool. I'm in a society. So this is another thing. I wasn't planning to mess around with this at all in this playthrough. But you can join societies, and there are all sorts of them. And they're somewhat tied to your religion. Now, I think basically everyone of every religion can become a Satanist if you choose to. And then there's the Hermetic Society that I think everyone can join, but you have to be like really super smart. But then there are other societies. And so like I have my character before I played him has joined the Benedictine order, One interesting aspect of the Catholic Church that we do not have in the Orthodox Church is third orders. So you can actually like join a monastic order and sort of live your life as a monk, but like out in the world while also being married and having kids and stuff. And so that's clearly what my character has done. And he has, man, he's made it almost all the way up the ranks. And you get, if you do this, you get some benefits. There are things that you can do, but there are these missions. And so it wants me to pick the theology focus. So it wants me to change from hunting to theology. So we'll go ahead and do that. And now I've gained devotion. And when my devotion gets high enough, I will be able to go up to the next rank. And then there are like bonuses and things that I'll be able to do. Looks like my wife is also in a society. Maybe not. Maybe that's just her dress. But usually that is like, well, she's a lunatic and a drunkard. Man, we're just like getting hammered together, I guess, my wife and I. She's fat. She's brawny. She's a sturdy gal. She's a sturdy gal and completely insane. Well, you know, that's life, I suppose. So I can tell her to just like stop stuffing herself. I'll try to warn her as politely as I can. Lose the trait lustful. But that's okay. I've got a pile of children, so I really don't need to be doing it much anymore. Let's see. So I miss having a friend. I want to be friends with this guy. So there are these options that you can choose. And if you want to like be friends, you look at like what he's really good at. His highest thing is stewardship. So if we talk to him about the intricacies of managing a realm, he's gonna like us more. So my wife is happy. Now this is an interesting thing that happens. Okay, so I've become friends with this monk. And I've become really close friends with this monk. And it's starting to affect my ability to concentrate on monastic life. So I can focus on duties, 25 piety and +3 to learning, or I can get really close with this monk. And the thing is that I think I'm going to choose, I don't know. Like this is like, it's fine. You end up getting the homosexual trait, which all it does is kind of make people dislike you a little bit. And I already have a bunch of kids. It does lower your fertility like with your wife, but we're already old and we have a bunch of kids. So it's really not a negative trait, but it can lead to issues with the church, especially if I'm cheating on my wife with a guy, right? Like that's going to lead to a lot of issues with the church and stuff. Sometimes I'll do it. Like if my character already has the homosexual trait, I'll try to like play kind of like what my character would do. But in this case, I'm going to choose not to. I'm going to take the +3 learning and the piety and not, I'm going to not cheat on my wife with a monk. Now, see, I've increased my devotion enough so I can go up to the next highest rank. And so I've now achieved the highest possible rank, and it gives me a power. So upon reaching rank 4, I can be approached by a fellow member of the Benedictine order who will help me become more diligent, and I can convert counties. So if a heresy appears, I don't have to send my court chaplain to try to convert it. I can just do that. Like, that's really powerful. Do we have any? So we don't have any heresies currently. That's a really powerful trait. My lover died. Okay, so apparently I was cheating on my wife a bunch anyway. I guess, so one thing, I guess, like, if you check your relations, whoops, that's not even me. Holy cow. I've got 2 more lovers. I might as well have just slept with the monk. Why not? Just round it out. Jeez. This guy's like a tertiary monk King of Wales, just banging everyone, I guess. Holy cow, man. I inherited a barony from my uncle. Yeah, just like, don't do that. If you can't keep the vow, don't make the vow. Are we in a position to attack England? Like, he's powerful, but he's also at war. Oh, he's at war against a prepared invasion too. So, so I'm gonna press that claim in Chester while he's at war up in Scotland. Oh, that's gonna cost me piety though. I won't do that. Instead, what I'll do... Oh, my daughter's sick. Increase military organization. Instead, what I'll do is I saw the pop-up. It's giving me a mission to go on a pilgrimage. So... Let's see. Oh, I'm not a commander. Okay. He should be commander. So I'm going to go on a pilgrimage. We don't have a smith. We should search for a smith too. Let's go to Jerusalem. Yeah. I thought I had a plot to kill him. I don't know what happened. Made it to Jerusalem. I guess nobody wants to kill this guy. See, the problem is, so he owns this area. It looks like they're fighting against the Umayyads. But see, like, for me to declare war on him, like, I could easily take over this, but I can't just declare war on him. I have to declare war on West Francia, which is going to mean going to war with him. And like, I am not ready for that jelly. He is far too bootylicious for me. So, like, even though they're at war with the Umayyads, which is great, I just, like, if anything, I need him to die. Like, I need all these people to die so that they get weaker. But, like, nobody wants to do any killing. I've come back from my pilgrimage. Yeah, just nobody wants to do any killing. All right, let's see. You need a childhood focus. What are you good at? Oh, you're good at intrigue, so let's do that. None of them give bonuses to artillery, or to archers rather. So I always thought axes were cool. Probably time to cut down on the beer. Yeah. Oh, my daughter died. That's sad. I don't mind when other children die, but not my daughter. He's lost a lot of soldiers. You know what? Even if it costs me 100 piety, I need to, like... I need to weaken him. Wait a minute. Where did all my soldiers go? Oops. I might have messed up. Oh, and of course now I get a claim in Kent. That's all right. Oh, one of my lovers is pregnant. Oh, good. I'm glad I'm really taking that monastic life to heart. So Islam has split between the Sunni and the Shia. That in this, the context of this game doesn't really affect me, but so there's a rebellion in England now. I think I might have accidentally just crushed it. Oops. We want rebellions to happen in the lands of our enemies because that obviously weakens our enemies. And we've claimed Chester. And then, like, so I now have a truce with England. But if these places, like, successfully break away, I don't have truces with them, and I can then take them over. Now we have an uprising in... Let's see, he's got 3,000. I want to declare a holy war. Yeah, look how much land we could take. We're going to declare a holy war for York. And we can put down this rebellion as part of that. So there, that rebellion's over. a different lover's pregnant. That's good, I guess. I have plenty of offspring. And actually, a disease outbreak. This is interesting. So a disease has broken out down here. I'm not 100% sure where all of those enemy soldiers went, but having the disease down here, we're going to try to steal the crown of thorns. If they move through that area, it'll weaken their forces. We have more Waldensians. So what I need to do... So I now own the crown of thorns. Can't argue with that, I suppose. Now I'm going to try. Let's see. So I'm going to convert this county. See, that's where that power from being a monk is really nice because, come on, sweet. There won't be any more of those rebellions there. Nice. I'm winning these battles, but they are wearing me down. Yeah, I'm probably going to lose this one. No, I won somehow. But I'm going to lose this one. We need to hire some mercenaries. Yeah. So my wife wants to know if I'm having an affair. I mean, I have like three bastard children and 2 lovers, and there was a monk. Yeah, I may have. I mean, see, that serves me right. Serves me right. If you can't keep the vow, don't make the vow. What does he like? He likes learning. No, okay, see, again, I'm not hooking up with a monk, okay? Just not doing it. All right, there. So we have successfully taken York. Our chancellor has died. We'll appoint a new chancellor. We're going to keep trying to make a claim over here in Ireland. Let's see, we're going to increase our legalism. Can we change any more laws? This is an important one. So by putting this on illegal, it means that if so here, this county is owned by him. If he were to die, in theory, say his brother is from over here or something, that county could be inherited by somebody who's not within my realm. When it was on free. So now that it's controlled, that's not true anymore. So no matter what happens to this guy, the county has to stay under my control within my realm. So that's a good one to change as soon as you can. We are now threatening a little bit, 7.2%. That's not bad. We have some wrong holdings. That's okay. We'll give those away to some of these children. I don't think we can give... Whoops, she's dead. No, it's not going to let me give titles. So we'll just, again, like we did before, we're just going to give these all away to these guys. They're not likely to inherit the throne anyway. And even if they do, we can always just figure it out another time. I should have one more. Yeah, the city of, what is that? Doncaster. So there's that. So we are well on our way. Just a little bit more and we should be able to usurp the Kingdom of England. Seek treatment for illness. Yeah, I'm sick. Going to balance those humors, the height of medical science. All right, so let's stand down all of these guys and dismiss those mercenaries. We need to let our military recover some here. We have a very, very large military cap, but we need to let them recover. The Orthodox faith triumphant, so the iconoclasts have been wiped out. That's good for me. I like iconography. I know, people, there are arguments that can be made from a Abrahamic perspective, against iconography and stuff. I don't know. That's not for me to get into. I like icons. I'm glad that the iconophiles won in the end. I like Orthodox art. I don't know what that sound means. I don't think I've ever heard that before. The Blood Court of Saxony. Captured a lot of Saxon prisoners. Many of them are noble birth. Defiant in their views. Righteous Christian conquest. So I could behead them all. But I gain the trait Cruel. If I'm merciful to them, I lose 5 prestige. But I have a ton of prestige. I don't need 100. The trait Cruel is difficult. You don't want to be known as cruel. And for me as a person, I'm an Orthodox Christian, but I don't care. Be pagan. It's cool, man. Whatever. If anything, I feel more comfortable with pagans and stuff and Wiccans and the non-religious than I do with a lot of religious people. So for me personally, this is what I would choose anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to be merciful to those guys. We don't need to kill a bunch of people just because. I mean, I know I've done a lot of murdering in this game, but I'm going to choose to not do any murdering for now. What should we turn you into? I guess let's go with etiquette. All right, well, we're at about an hour of this video, and so I think this seems like a pretty good place to stop for now. We've taken over a huge area of England. We've really, really hurt the Saxons. We did a lot of killing, and then we took away York. It's a big area. Once this truce comes to an end in 868, we'll probably do another holy war and start taking more of this land as much as we can. When the truce with England is over in 864, we've got a claim on Kent, so we'll take that. And the next big stop is going to be to form the Kingdom of England. So we'll have England and Wales united. And then hopefully we can start pushing into Ireland and up into Scotland. But that's where we'll stop for right now. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope, if nothing else, I've succeeded in my primary goal with this channel, which is just to be a friendly voice in the background of whatever you're up to today. I hope that everything is going well for you. And I will see you when I see you.